Hello, my name is Matthew Hodgkinson and I'm a Senior Hydrogen Analyst at S&P Global Commodity Insights. You join me here at World Electrolysis Congress in Cologne, and I'm joined today by Reza Sharafeh, who is the Global H2 Engineering Manager for Craft PowerCon. So Reza, perhaps you could give a brief introduction to yourself and what Craft PowerCon does in the hydrogen sector.
Yes, this is Reza Sharafi. I'm working for Craft PowerCon company, which is located in Sweden, and we are actually delivering power supply for different industrial applications from 1935. And I myself working as you already mentioned, as a global hydrogen engineering manager, which is almost I am kind of newcomer to that, almost for 1 year. And before that, still working with the Craft PowerCon for more than 1 decade, as the different kind of role, like a product manager for the different high voltage industrial application. And now we are in this new world, I would say, hydrogen one.
Well, thank you very much. This is certainly a new world, and we've seen a lot of developments occurring over the past year or so. So perhaps you could share a few insights into the hydrogen projects that Craft PowerCon are working on and any kind of solutions that you're offering the industry right now.
Yeah, that's a good point. Actually, we are kind of delegating our work on the rectifier part. You know, the electrolyzer solution is kind of big one, and we deliver the rectifier, which is more or less power to this system. And without that power, of course, you won't have any hydrogen out of this electrolyzer. So we have kind of mature product portfolio that can cover IGBT, Thyristor, SMPS, and more or less based on the requirement we receive from the customer, which is more or less OEM or sometimes EPC company, try to address with the right solution and give them the best solution, how it is going to impact their, let's say, CapEx as well as OpEx.
Brilliant, thank you very much. So over the course of the next couple of days, we're going to be hearing about some of the innovations and technological solutions that OEMs and companies such as yourself are going to be offering the market. Could you perhaps share a couple of insights into what you see as the next innovations and how they could impact the hydrogen sector over the future? And that can be relevant to anything or more specific to what Craft PowerCon is working on.
Yes, of course. What I can say is that more or less about standardization, even not only on the electrolyzer side, also on the, let's say, rectifier side. Standardization is the must, needs to be done, because then you are going to have a control of the, let's say, CapEx and deliver the right solution for the right application. Today, what we are facing is different lot of let's say, requirement from the, let's say, electrolyzers OEM that makes this, let's say, standardization difficult. But what I also learned during these few days that also those OEM thinking about the standardization. I think this is in line what we are thinking, to deliver a standard solution that keep everything under control, quality, reliability, OpEx, CapEx, everything. And of course, if we want to talk more about the, let's say, innovation, if we refer to the, let's say, grid transformer, which is one of those bottlenecks nowadays to be delivered on time, and I mean from the capacity of the production as well, it can be something to be developed to replace that type of technology. It is not easy. It's easy to say, but it's not easy to do this type of work, but we are looking into it.
Great, thank you very much. So just as a final question from me, are you able to share any of the insights that you've learned from the conference so far and any that you maybe expect to learn over the next day or so?
Yeah, actually, one of the things I learned, I just mentioned, is about the standardization. Most of the people talk about this standardization. I think everyone knows that this is important. Another point is that what I expected to hear more about the power supply and rectification. I think most of the electrolyzer company, they look at the power supply as a kind of commodity that they can buy it from out of the shelf. I want just to highlight is that, you know, it is kind of major of the CapEx, the power supply, which I learned even during these few days. I was not under impression that it's going to be this type of percentage of the CapEx, but I also learned it. Oh, it is quite like. So then we need to look into it in another way and then be more specific about the requirement. This is what I could learn during these few days. Yeah.
Brilliant. Well, Reza, thank you very much for your time, and thank you very much for watching this interview. We hope to see you at future World Hydrogen Leaders events around the world. Thank you.